Welcome to The Daily Grind, a Bluff City Media daily podcast. Stepping up to the microphone is your host, Luke Hatmaker. Grab your favorite morning brew, and let's get to the show.
Cat scratch fever. Cat scratch fever. I had a different song planned, and then my cat really scratched me. So thanks to him and thanks to Ted Nugent. Welcome to the Daily Grind. I am your host, Luke Hatmaker. We are presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. It is Tuesday of Turkey Week. I see Edward. I see Wayno. Thank you. Comments. Thank you, everyone. It's Tuesday, and I'm talking hoops with Rusty. How are you, good sir?
I am good. Happy Tuesday. I'm grateful to be here in an overcast East Memphis after some rain last night, but the rain is gone. I did have a chaotic morning myself, Luke. I had to take my neighbor to the hospital because he lost 3 of the fingers on his right hand. And after we were in there, we met with the surgeon and the doctors, and he said, "Doc, do you think I'll ever be able to write again with this hand?" And the doc said, "Maybe, but I wouldn't count on it." Welcome to the Daily Grind. He wouldn't get real high.
No, he'd get to 2. For those of you keeping track at home, the man lost 3 fingers. That's good. God. I want an art exhibit, hint, at some point in the next couple years of just your neighbors. I think that would be amazing. Wayno, if you're watching, you know. If you know, you know. I digress.
It's been Dorito farmers were missing fingers, police cars on with no wheels. Like, it's just been a wild series of events.
I'm sign me up. Sign me up. Don't sign me up for a Grizzlies loss that happened last night. But, well, do you ever, sometimes I feel like I turn into a meme and I feel like it just happened there. But we're not going to say which one. I feel like I turned into the Sprite girl for a second. The Grizzlies lost 125-115 to the Denver Nuggets. This is a game where they, once again, did not shoot the three-point ball very well. They stayed in the rebounding game. They had more assists. Denver Nuggets are the second best team in the West. We're going to talk about them later. They've got my prohibitive favorite for the MVP. What jumped out to you in this game, or what didn't jump out? How about that? Maybe that's a better conversation.
I mean, nothing worth crashing out over. I was in the post-game bounce for a little bit. I see a little bit of crashing out happen out in our comments already. Like, the Grizzlies are now 0-12 against teams with a winning record this year. So personally, I'm shocked that we lost to the Denver Nuggets last night. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Jaren didn't play well again last night. No, he didn't. It was an awful. He was 1 of 8 from 3. Just continues to be just a net negative. I mean, an awful. He was a negative 27 in the net rating last night. It was not good. Yeah. Recency bias will tell you that he's not been good this year, and he hasn't. It's been terrible. But Ninja DJ he's made a comment in here before. He made one last night in the post-game bounce that Jaren is absolutely getting the Pau Gasol treatment, and he is exactly right. The fan base is out on him. He's a great NBA player who's in the midst of an intense struggle, and last night was just a microcosm of that, and he's going to continue to catch strays as he struggles and tries to figure it out in this new offense. That's the bad. The good, Jock Landale was phenomenal last night. Jalen Wells, his shot return last night had 22 last night. Finally, Jock tied a career high with 26 and 10. And our role players continue to be highlighted. Maggie and I had a long conversation about Cam Spencer and why he doesn't get more respect. And I just said, look, if Cam Spencer was Jaren's size, he would be in the MVP conversation with his heart, his hustle, his drive. The problem is, like, Cedric Coward walked by him and Ced just towers over him. So again, it's a string of bad games for Jaren. I'm not willing to crash out and trade a unicorn at this point. Exactly, Wayne. Wayne says it here. Again, it's concerning because it's going long into the season where he's struggling. but he's not the first NBA player that's ever made a transition to a new system, got a contract. Things have happened and they've struggled. But don't be surprised when he remembers how to play basketball again, and it goes back to the All NBA fringe MVP candidate he was last year.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I titled this episode "Regression Looks Bad on You" because the title means multiple things. Haha. English major. I wasn't an English major. It's like it doesn't look good on. I think you're absolutely right. I think he knows that he's playing bad. I realize it. One, the man cares about how he looks in a good way. Fashion is everything. I mean, the dude, fashionable MFer. He is a fashionable guy. And, I think he knows that optically this looks bad. And I'm with you. It's like,
and that may be why he didn't want the ball. Like, he's obviously in a funk. He's obviously not playing well. That's going to affect you mentally. Like, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses because he's been awful. He's been bad. It has to change. He cannot continue to be in this funk. I don't care if you got to change your underwear, change your pregame meal, go to a different, gas station. I don't care. Something has to change because he has been flat awful. But I'm not going to let recency bias get in the way of the body of work. I know that NBA player is still in there somewhere. It's just got to find a way to come out. How? I don't know. Yogi Berra says when he was in a hitting slump, he would change the bat because I know I can hit, so it's got to be the bat's fault. Maybe go back to 13. Maybe he had all his juice and powers in the number 13, and lucky number 13 has changed to number 8, and it ain't going well.
Man, it's be hilarious if it was as simple as a number change.
I'm just saying.
I'm right there with you. And you know what? I agree with Kip. It's inexplicable in that it doesn't make sense, and that's why I'm not putting much stock into it. Because
I'm not willing to crash out in all caps over it.
Because my thing is, it's the way that it starts is you've got to look. Regression also doesn't look good on when we as fans also turn back into the group that's like, boo, Jaron, we hate Jaron, we're trying to blah, blah, blah. It also doesn't look good on us. It makes us look like clowns. So
yeah, and then we're going. The same folks will be bitching and moaning. Sorry, Mama, at the trade deadline when nobody wants to come here.
Yep.
But I digress. The good though. Well, Nikola Jokic is an unbelievable basketball player. That half court heave,
quiet triple double.
That half court heave, that behind the back pass under the goal. It's like, buddy, I don't know what more you can say about that guy. Incredible player. Jamal Murray was in his bag last night. Death by who was it? Peyton Watson.
Jesus,
5 of 12 from 3. Not what I had on my bingo card last night. Edward was there. He saw that pass live. I could have watched that replay the rest of the game and been entertained. Just, it was so he's the most athletic dude. And then he does something like that. And it's like prime Jason Williams would have had a hard time with that pass. And Jokic is out there just making it look perfectly easy. It doesn't matter. The Nuggets just shot the ball at an unbelievable clip. 50%, 51% from the field, 51% from 3. Yeah. You're going to lose that game 100 times out of 100, particularly when you only shoot 34% from 3. I'm no math major. I might as well have 2 fingers on each hand because I'm Mississippi math here. But if you're trading 2s and 3s, you're never going to catch up.
No, but this makes me Edward. I mean, he was there. This makes me feel good. Even because I'm with you, it did not feel like we played a bad game. I mean, it's like, what are you going to do when in 17, 10, and 16 triple double in 30 minutes? That's the best player in the world. And we only got beat by 10.
We made a fourth quarter comeback that made this thing interesting. There was
we did.
Less than 4 minutes to go. We were within 5. And then all of a sudden, a Tim Hardaway Jr. 3, I think a Peyton Watson 3, or maybe it was Jamal Murray, and it was an 11-point lead, just like that. Yeah. But we made this thing interesting. Zach Edey went out early with a head injury, and I think that was a huge turning point. I didn't really see what would have happened that would have caused that. I think he missed some time. Zach Edey missed some time last year with a migraine, and I think that he probably came into this game with one, tried to play it, and then the bump to the head that FanDuel Sportsbook showed, Sports Network showed, probably exacerbated some of that headache to where he just couldn't play. Probably had some visual aura where you get some blurred vision, double vision, just couldn't see. I've had a few migraines in my life, not many, knock on wood, thankfully. But I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, like Wayno said in the group chat last night. And I think he had a headache, and it got to be too much.
This is a house. This is a house of migraines. We suffer from them in this house, and let me tell you, brother, they are no bueno. Man, I'm glad Edward was in the game last night, because I put a lot of stock in people that are in the building. Anytime you go to a game, I think it's incredibly important. It's one reason why I love what Brevin has to offer. I think his insight is unmatched. This was good. It was just good to, like I said, this game.
We had Ja Morant locked in too. Ja Morant was standing next to T.I. in street clothes, coaching up, talking to Cam Spencer, talking to Jaren, talking to guys who were on the floor. Like, Ja was locked in last night, and I think maybe some of this was a much-needed mental reset for Ja, too, as he's dealing with this calf injury, because he looked like he was invested again last night. Again, he was up, first one off the bench, high-fiving guys coming off the floor. There were multiple times that they showed him standing beside T.I. in the huddle, coaching, talking to guards while they were working on plays. And so I was very impressed with what I saw from Ja Morant. As much hate and grief as he catches from our strays from our fan base and the national media at large, he was locked in and engaged. Yeah, he was engaged last night.
Yeah, we're not giving that any airtime on the show, all that nonsense
anymore.
Yep. And you know what? Jalen,
if Edie had to go, he couldn't go, and that's what it was. And
he ain't no punk.
I'll give props. No, he ain't no punk. He ain't ducking no smoke. And I'll give credit where credit's due. I've been hard on Jock Landale earlier this year when he was going through his little funk. Buddy had a night last night. Like, he saw the writing on the wall. Jaren wasn't playing well. Edie was out, and all Jock did was go out and hoop. Jalen, buddy, like, to pin a loss where a team shoots 51% from three on one person, you're better than that, man. That's casual energy. You're better than that, buddy. Because the Nuggets are 22 of 43 from three last night. Like, I don't care if you had Wilt Chamberlain out there, Wemby out there. Team shoots 51%, you're going to lose that game when you only shoot 34%. Anyway, Jock, 26 and 10, tying a career high. 3 of 6 from 3, 10 big rebounds. Like, it just felt like every time we needed a rebound, we were kind of making a run. Jock was the one that was getting it. Big props to the big fella. A net -1 on a night where we lost by 10, 26 and 10. Cheers to the man from down under. Tell him we said great job.
Yeah, tell him we appreciate him. Well, I do want to, and you mentioned Cam, you mentioned your and Maggie's conversation with Cam. I do think that he's just worth. I love watching that dude hoop. I just really like him. He is every thing that I wanted Luke Kennard to be. It's everything. He took 6 shots last night. I think we can count on one hand the amount of times that maybe more than that. That just wasn't a common occurrence with
and we were talking about that last night. She just asked the question, like, why he doesn't get more respect. And my response was just simply because he's 6'2".
He's my height.
He's not super tall. He hadn't had a lot of reps. He had Desmond Bain, these guys in there. He's playing a bit of out of position right now, having to fill in at point guard. I think when we're healthy at the point position, we can get him back more in that shooting role that he's really good at. And he can be that catch and shoot guy. They can help Ty Jerome. They can help spacing for Ja and Jaren. And I think that Cam Spencer is carving out like minutes on this team where he is going to be a contributing player. 18 points in 29 minutes last night, 3 of 6 from 3 as well, just like Jock. Shot 60% from the field, 50% from 3, and 100% from the line. 60, 50, 100 is a pretty good slash line on a night when you're playing a really good NBA team. Great game from Cam Spencer last night. And I think he's carving out a role where he's going to be contributing a lot on this team. I would give anything, though, if he was like, if we could put him in KCP's body or Jaren's body, like, you would have an all-world type player.
You either stretch his arms a little bit or make him a little bit taller. And the dude is like,
I mean, apparently you can go to Turkey or Germany or Iran somewhere and get like a leg lengthening surgery. Like maybe we start a GoFundMe and we like get Cam Spencer to where he can like go get another 3 or 4 inches added to his height.
This dude's a winner, he might do it. I mean,
he got that dog in him. So.
He got that dog in him. So as a normal looking white boy, as Cam Spencer is, I do think that possibly does he need a haircut? You think a haircut would change? He's got that soft hair. He's got hair like me when I wake up and don't do anything with it, and it's just like fluffy in front in the front, and it's like every time he shoots, you see it. And I'm looking at Kyle. I'm like, that boy puts product in his hair on his days off, and I wonder. His face is a little pudgy. I don't know if he could shave. I don't know if he can shave it. Does he grow it out long? I mean, I'm just wondering if a hair.
I don't know. It just gives to the whole aura, though, right? Like he's got that Bieber hair, and then he's got Kevin Durant saying that white boy is cold. Like the dichotomy that is Cam Spencer. There's going to be a book about him and Pat one day that's going to be iconic. I cannot wait. It'll be a great Netflix special. But I agree. He's got pretty hair, but then he goes out, just balls out, man, and just like he raked Jokic a couple times and stole the ball from Jonas on a couple of rebounds. Like Cam Spencer was super active last night. They didn't credit him with any steals, but I know I saw him knock away 2 or 3 balls that somebody else grabbed and got the credit for. He's
active in the lanes.
And so, like, I mean, Cam Spencer was just very active with his hands last night, very active on it. Jalen's exactly right. He's a straight hooper. He doesn't have an Instagram. He doesn't have he ain't worried about TikTok. He ain't worried about no haircut. He's worried about one thing, and that's ball.
Yep.
He is the embodiment of ball is life. It's Cam Spencer.
Yep, ball is life.
Shout out Jalen. That was good.
That's good. Let's last thing about this game. We have not talked Cedric Coward yet. I'm glad you started because I wanted to get to it as well. Said was 5 points to it. I mean,
he's kind of hit a rookie wall. It happens.
Offensively, though, I would say just offensively. I mean, the dude is still
very active defensively. Yep.
Only a minus.
Still needs to be in closing lineup. Saying
he was only a -2.
He had a steal, only -2, was in the closing lineup as he should be. Like Cedric Coward is still a good NBA player. He's doing like Jalen did last year. Remember, Jalen offensively was not super great during stretches last year, but he continues to play defensively. And on this team, credit to the previous coach and everybody, like the way you earn minutes is how you play defensively. And Cedric Coward continues to be a good defender. The shot's going to start falling again. It's going to ebb and flow, as Wayno says here. It was a very rookie game of him. I think he's going to be. I think we're going to start utilizing him more as like a second, third option. But I think that Cedric Coward just had a rookie game last night.
I absolutely love that he's locker mates with Vince. I think that has actually done a lot of the way that
a psycho's going to rub off on him.
100%. You know, and when it said got interviewed, I guess it was after the Mavs game, he was like, "That's a little magic," talking about Vince. And I like that they're. I think the work ethic and the I mean, because Vince was a second round, late second rounder from like West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken.
Virginia Commonwealth, VCU.
Virginia Commonwealth, yeah, VCU. And he, like had to work to get those minutes, and defense is important to him. And like I'm glad that's rubbing off. And as Ed was saying, it's up close. You can see, we are linked. We're putting this up to we're like, this is good. Seat set up close. You can see the signs. It's awesome. It's awesome.
I've seen him play a handful of times in person this year, and that dude is special. He does, like, again, not trying to make those lofty comparisons still early in his career, but he does look like Kawhi Leonard, just the way he kind of like lumbers around, but then like can on a dime just be like dead sprint. Like he's giving big Kawhi energy, and I don't know, man. Like the signs are there. We've just got to go through growing pains, right? Everybody goes through them. We're going through them right now. I want to see them utilize him more in that catch and shoot, creative ball, like getting him the ball. Let's let this offense highlight him a little bit. I think we've got something special in Cedric Coward. It's just, again, there's going to be rookie games where we're just going to like there's going to be some bumps along the road, and this was just one of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we'll
surprisingly, bumps along the road here, and we're okay with Cedric having bumps along the road, but somebody else had bumps on the road. And yes, last night was ugly as a negative 27 and a 10-point loss. Don't get me wrong, that was a Memphis-sized pothole.
Memphis-sized.
We ain't ready. We're only ready to trade one of them.
It's only fitting it was a Memphis-sized pothole. I love it.
Yeah.
I got a call this morning from Ricky Rewind. He was unable to make it again due to the holidays. I'm hoping he will be here. Things should be back to normal, but it's time for the Daily Grind, Daily Rewind. Ricky Rewind.
Ricky Rewind.
Ricky Rewind. There were other
I'm gonna
games.
I'm gonna make like a bumper video for you, man. It's gonna be great. It's gonna have Ricky Rewind. You just wait. Yeah,
I love it. I need to. It's funny because I know what outfit I'm gonna wear. It's just I get up and I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot really early. And
anytime you want to go like tux for tux, like you just let me know. We'll make this show like black tie formal. I got a tux with a bow tie. We'll go all out, man. You just let me know.
It's so
like, you ever watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
So Tom Haverford on that show is one of my favorite characters. Cracks me up. He says everything is black tie optional. So you just let me know.
I love it.
We'll go tux for tux.
Brooks Brothers Boys Fall Collection.
Boys Fall Collection.
He's the best. That show's amazing.
I love that show.
Shout out Def Left Shrimp. Oh man, speaking of the Pacers, Pawnee's own. We didn't even do that on purpose. There was the first game I got pulled up. Pistons beat them, so we don't really need to talk about it. Pistons continued dominating. Raptors won like their 9th or 10th straight against the Cavs.
That's is that like the 12th or 13th in a row for the Pistons? Aren't they? They're on a pretty hot streak too, right?
I think they're 15-2. Yeah. Which is wild. Raptors beat the Cavs, also on a winning streak. Knicks beat the Nets. I'm not surprised there. Mavericks lost. Not surprised there. Trailblazers beat the Bucks. Giannis-less Bucks. Pelicans beat the Bulls. Pelicans got them another dub.
They got a 20 and 13 piece from Sadiq Bey, and that's who we play on Wednesday night. I think they scored like 8. They were up by like 18, and then ended up winning by 13. Like Pelicans had a night, man. It's just it happens.
It happens. It can happen any night in the NBA. It really can. Then you got the Rockets finally handed the Suns a loss. Thank God. That finally helps us. Warriors beat the Jazz late last night, and the Kings got another win against the Timberwolves last night. This Timberwolves team is so up and down. I don't know.
They're so hot and cold, man.
It's
so hot and cold. Yeah.
It's really hard to get a handle on them, and I don't know. I don't know.
It's not hard to get a handle on some of these good teams, though, like the Raptors, like you said, the Pistons, 13 wins in a row, man. It's just silly. You know, and it's they won 13 in a row, so they're kind of overshadowing the fact that the Oklahoma City Thunder, it is late November, and they're 17-1, and they don't have the good Jalen Williams yet. I don't think he's back yet.
He's not, and their one loss was to Portland, right on like the. Who they just beat by like 50 the other night. I don't. They're doing the. They're looking every bit as good.
They are. They look every bit of the part. You got Klay Thompson thinking he's still got the fake tough guy act. He is the fakest tough dude I've ever seen. Everybody knows he's fake tough. Everybody knows he's charming soft. He had to go run home and he had to tattle his girlfriend. What's her name? About John Morant the other night. Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. I had to go tell her she could write a song about Ja because we know Klay can't handle it. But I don't know what he's doing, man. It is wild. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, it's more power to him, I guess. I don't know who I wouldn't lame.
I absolutely think Edward says Warriors 73-9 for the Thunder. That is absolutely in play. Absolutely in play.
Yeah, I mean they're on pace. God, they're on pace for it right now through November 24th. I mean, what is today? Today's the morning through the morning of the 25th, and they've won one. They've lost one game. Yeah, without their third best player. With guys, they're not even with Lou Dort, with Alex Caruso, with Kayshawn Wallace, with these guys missing time. They're getting this from AJ Mitchell.
They're on pace to win 76 freaking games, man. Like it's just
there's only 82 in a season. Dog.
It's like that meme. It's
There's
like
82
Jesus,
in a season.
Lord Jesus, I've seen what you've done for others. I want you to do that for me. Like that's what I want in my life.
Oh, you are absolutely right. Which, speaking of the Thunder, let's take a really quick break. And when we get back, we're going to break down the NBA standings. We did this a couple weeks ago. I think it's the week of Thanksgiving. I think we're at a good good midway point where we can kind of look into the standings and see what we're dealing with.
Yep.
So we're going to do that right after this quick break.
Some games define a season, but the Egg Bowl defines a state. It's not just a game. It's bragging rights, family lines, and hatred that few rivalries can match. Forget records and rankings. In this game,
unsportsmanlike conduct on all players from both teams.
The tradition is chaos, and this year could be the most yet. Mississippi State has something we haven't seen in years, a bite behind their bark. Starkville believes again, and the Cowbells will be out in force. Across the field, Ole Miss comes to town with everything to play for, but that's not what we're talking about. Lane Kiffin's dramatics hang like a dark cloud over Oxford. The Rebs have dodged distractions before, but never with this much on the line. This year's Egg Bowl promises to be crazy. It's for postseason positioning, state supremacy, and an opportunity to play spoiler like never before. What will be the story this year? The only guarantee in this game is chaos, and Grind City Brewing is your home for every single second.
Jared asked, do you think the Egg Bowl result has any impact on whether he leaves or not?
Yeah. I mean, if he loses, he's out. I mean, if he loses, he won't be welcome back. And they would have, if he tried to sign there wouldn't be a contract left for him to sign if he loses.
Could you imagine that would be worst case scenario for Lane Kiffin? What
are you talking? Like, this would be like a nuclear reactor melting down in Oxford, Mississippi if you lose this game. Like, it would be untenable. It would set the program back a decade. Like, I don't really know how you recover from that, because you single-handedly melted this thing down, and then you're going to leave and go to LSU, and you've got a return date in Oxford next year. You're not going to the playoffs. You've ruined everything. Everything. Yeah.
You want to talk about Memphis fans have held on to the hate for John Calipari for some years. If they lose this Egg Bowl,
buddy, I mean,
tune into the Two Buck Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the Grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
Welcome back to the Daily Grind. This weekend, man. I'm just well, we are presented by let's just start with, we're presented by Grind City Brewing, one of our many sponsors. They are great. Friday, I don't know what you're doing, but it should be going to 76 Waterworks Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, and going to Grind City Brewing and getting $5 beers for wearing Ole State or Ole Miss or State gear. That's what you should be doing on Friday.
Yes.
I mean, like that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a great time. Kickoff. They're going to be open for kickoff at 11. It's going to be great. They're going to have the UGA Georgia Tech game, Texas A&M Texas game. The live show will start at 2. It's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome. It is guaranteed to be toxic. This could be one of the most toxic Egg Bowls in a while since the piss and miss, since the big fight afterwards in Matt Corral. This is going to be a toxic Egg Bowl. And if Mississippi State jumps out to an early lead, buddy, it could get nasty with the Ole Miss fans. They're going to be there begging Lane Kiffin to please stay at our university. Please don't go. But if they're down 14-0 to Mississippi State early after all the distractions, it's like the scene I sent it in our group chat during the commercial break from Happy Gilmore, where he's talking to his girlfriend on the intercom, and he's like, I hate you. I don't want you in my life. And he walks away and comes back. Baby, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. That's been Ole Miss for the last 2 months, and it's guaranteed to be toxic. It's guaranteed to be ugly. And the only place you want to watch it is with your friends at Grind City Brewing. I guarantee it's going to be an awesome time.
Yep, you're absolutely right. It's going to be a great time. I'm just excited for the fallout from this. Friday's going to be good. Next week's show is going to be good. You're going to want to be there. We are also presented by Grade A Pest Services. You saw their commercial. They're awesome. You dealing with pest problems. I know we're at that time of year where a lot of creepy crawlies trying to get inside because it's cold outside. You know, they've been servicing the Memphis area, and it's a real Memphis. You want to check them out. We are also presented by Mug Shots Grill and Bar. They are great. Best
burger in the city. If you want a good hamburger, Mug Shots Grill and Bar will be your spot. More Tiger watch parties coming up there, so y'all stay tuned. They're coming. It's gonna be great.
Yep. Am I forgetting one? No, I think that's all. No, Trilogy Tattoo. Shoot. What am I doing? Trilogy Tattoo. We're also presented by Trilogy Tattoo. Go get tatted up.
I've got the itch. I want another one so bad. I need to get my lower arm piece finished. There's another little small one that I'm wanting to get that I want Trilogy to do. So I got the itch. We just got to make the appointment.
I don't remember. It was an interview. This guy was like, everyone he knows already 3 or 4 tattoos behind schedule. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, man, you're right. I got 3 that I want right now.
I mean, that's it. I've got multiple that I want, but in these economic times, you just got to wait.
In this economy, I can't do it. We're also, last but not least, we are brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook, which we're going to be looking at some NBA standings right now. It's time for our second edition of the NBA standing stock. Sell. Oh, that's good.
Sound effect.
Let's start with the Eastern Conference. So as of now, here's what your top 6 seeds are looking like in the East. You've got Detroit at 15-2, Toronto at the 2nd seed at 13-5, the Toronto Raptors. Then you have the Miami Heat at 12-6 and the Cleveland Cavaliers at 12-7. Next, you have the Knicks at 10-6 and Atlanta at 11-7. So those teams are out of the play-in right now. Then it's 7 through 10 in the play-in spots. You have Philadelphia 9-7, Orlando 10-8, Chicago Bulls 9-8, Boston 9-8. Somehow. Then on the outside looking in, you got the Bucks at 8-10. So the Bucks are right there with the rest of these teams. They've been without Giannis. And then you got the Drags. You've got Charlotte 4-13, the Nets 3-14, the Pacers 2-15, and the Wizards 1-15. So let's start with this. I know we mentioned Oklahoma City being on a historic pace. You know who else is on a historic pace this year? Whoa, what just happened?
I'm messing around in the studio. We're good.
Oh,
Edward said, cue the NBA draft music. And I was looking, I know what the Anthony Sane show will play it. And I was looking for the sound so that I could play it, but I didn't find it. Anyway,
you scared me. I looked up and I was like, my computer.
That's my bad, guys. I'm so sorry I derailed the show trying to go on with Edward's joke here. That's my bad.
I was just like, well, my computer's broken. If Oklahoma's on pace for like a 76 win season, then Washington, I think, is on a pace for like 7 wins. Be rude. It's just the math. Like, they're bad, dude.
That is an awful basketball team. And this is why you don't tank. Yeah. This is why I looked in there, Kenny. I didn't see it, but anyway. This is why you don't tank.
We tried.
Because you start tanking and you never can get out of the tank situation. So, yes, a lot of people want to go trade Jaren for Laurie. Laurie has never played on a team that's not tanking. We don't know that Laurie Markkinen, yes, he's good. Yes, he's a good NBA player, but he's been a perennial loser. And there's no guarantee that you're going to pull him from a tanking franchise that doesn't know how to win, plug him into another franchise, and he's all of a sudden going to be a winner. We don't know that's going to happen. The Wizards are a prime case about that. Bradley Beal was a Wizard for a long time, and that dude is a perennial loser. He is with the Clippers right now, and they stink.
That's a good point. Bradley Beal used to be the good stats, bad team guy a lot. Just because Laurie Markkinen
he was hurt, and he was a bum on the whoever the Suns, and now he's a bum and he's terrible with the Clippers.
Like we don't talk about Laurie Markkinen in that category a lot, but he could be a good stats, bad team guy. We just don't necessarily speak about them in the same vein as the Wizards because they're a better run organization. But at the same time, you tank for so long, it still is going to instill a losing mentality. And that's something that I don't necessarily want to
that's it.
I just don't necessarily want to bet the farm on that. The only other big surprises on the Eastern side for me was Detroit and Toronto being 1 and 2. That seems bizarre.
Yeah.
Just not on my bingo card. I mean, I know
Detroit,
we were high
not
on
so
Detroit,
much,
but
yeah. Toronto, especially. Detroit, not so much, because if you pay attention to the Daily Grind in the offseason, my prediction was the Detroit Pistons would be the best team in the Eastern Conference. They would have the coach of the year and an MVP candidate. And so far, they're making me look pretty smart. And
pretty good.
13-game winning streak. Cade has been unbelievable. JB's got the boys rolling. They're balled in. They love playing for him. He's awesome. Luke, what is the most surprising thing about those teams for you as I hop off stage for just a second because my computer's dying and I got to fish out my charger from under the desk?
No, that's fine. I love this. I look so weird by myself. I like this because you just mentioned is it weird that the first, and I think I saw Wayno in the comments, the two teams in first and second in the Eastern Conference have ex-Memphis Grizzlies coaches in JB Bickerstaff and Darko Ragojevic. The good thing when I'm by myself is no one can tell me that I'm wrong. Darko and JB are both Grizzlies coaches that did not it's something they didn't last year. They just got hired because they are good. And I think that's important. The only other thing I would say that surprises me on here is the Heat being good. But we saw last year. I don't know if
you mispronounced it. I just enjoyed listening to you try and figure it out, which was funny.
So bad. I'm bad, man. I recently realized as I get older, in my older age, in my twilight years, once I hit 30, all the cliches about getting older are true. When I hit 35,
and Jared, thank you very much. I am not that one. This one. I am 6'5". I'm 260 pounds, and I had to spit underneath the desk. Cut me slack, right? I wasn't built to be a plumber. All right.
He's doing his best.
I'm doing my best. I'm trying.
Do you expect this Miami Heat team? They're starting 12-6, starting off really hot on a new Noah LaRoche system. Do you think they're going to drop off once people get wise to this? Yeah.
That's what happened to us last year. When they play good teams, things are going to change. Tyler Heroes came back last night, kept the Heat rolling. It was his season debut last night. He had 24. But much like last year, when you play good teams, their losses are the Knicks, the Cavaliers, the Nuggets, the Lakers, the Spurs.
Yep. Sounds familiar.
They're beating the Clippers, the Hornets, the Grizzlies, the 76ers. The Mavericks, they're beating bad teams. They're losing to good teams. Stop me if you've heard that before with the Noah LaRoche system.
It sounds familiar. Switching gears, bad team merchant Noah LaRoche. Shout out, Jerry.
100%. 100%. I got no room to talk. We're 6-0 against teams sub 500. 0-12 against teams with a winning record. So maths,
Yeah, geez. Which, speaking of winning records, let's go to the Western Conference. OKC, first place. We just talked about them, 17-1. You got Denver, 13-4. Los Angeles, 12-4. Houston, 11-4. Spurs, 11-5. Phoenix, 11-7. Timberwolves, 10-7. Golden State, 10-9. Then you have Portland at 8-10, and the Grizzlies are the 10 seed right now at 6-12. So right now, the Grizzlies would be in the play-in. Woo!
It's like that. we've all seen the meme, if you're a college football fan, of the Texas Tech fan in the stands where they're down by like 40 points and he's like leaned over on the rail and doing the guns up while he's leaned over.
Yep.
Like, that's us. We're like,
That's us.
we're the 10 seed.
Go us. Right behind us, out of the playoffs, you've got Utah, Clippers. Wait, did I do that right? Oh, I've got Utah and Clippers on here twice. I was like, wait, that's way too many teams. Utah, Clippers, Sacktown, Dallas, and New Orleans. All those teams have 5 wins except New Orleans, who has 3. So let's do this. Before we talk about the surprises here, I just want to jump blind into your daily dose of It's a Trap. So looking at these standings, we kind of alluded, we were talking about the Western Conference earlier. Based on what I just told you, I want to see if you can guess the odds of the team to advance to the Western Conference Finals. So based on the standings I just gave you, these are odds to advance. Not to win the Western Conference Finals. These are the odds one of these teams to get to the finals in the Western Conference. I thought this would be a fun little conversation to go with the Western Conference. So this is It's a Trap, named after Admiral Akbar, R.I.P. Can you imagine the Egg Bowl shenanigans if there was a Admiral Akbar on the side of the court, just like, it would be hilarious.
That would be amazing. He'd just be over there going, "It's a trap."
Yeah,
Lane Kiffin, it's a trap.
It would be so good. I got really excited about this concept that will never exist. Named after Admiral Akbar, sponsored by FanDuel. I will give you 3 bets. You got to tell me which one's a trap. All right, like I said, these are just the odds to advance to the Western Conference Finals. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Also, spoiler alert, I have not included Oklahoma City in this because if you wanted to guess, they're the prohibitive favorites by a lot. I don't even want to.
It's like minus $1 billion, I'm sure.
Literally, they're the only team with minus odds to advance to the Western Conference Finals. I don't want to talk about it. Which one of these is a trap? Is it A, the Denver Nuggets at plus 150? Is it B, the Los Angeles Lakers at plus 230? Or is it C, the Golden State Warriors at plus 500? And to read, so that is it the second place Denver Nuggets currently at plus 150? The third place Los Angeles Lakers at plus 230? Or the Golden State Warriors, who are 8th at plus 500?
Yeah, see, that one's interesting because I feel like the Nuggets naturally would have the second best odds. They're one of the better teams. They're playing great basketball. They're 8-2 in their last 10. I'm looking at the standings over here, not FanDuel. I just want the record to show. I've been accused of cheating on this show, and I don't. That's evidenced by my 4-game losing streak here. Call me the Memphis Grizzlies, but oof. All right. The Lakers are 3rd, and then the Warriors plus 508. Because I know like the media has been high on them, but is FanDuel high on the Golden State Warriors? I feel like that one's thrown
Which team wasn't mentioned?
The Rockets. The Thunder.
Well, Thunder on purpose.
Yeah, you weren't going to mention them, but like the Rockets are the other one. I'm overthinking it because I'm between the Lakers and the Warriors. And the Lakers are getting healthy. LeBron's coming back. Golden State plus 500 is a trap.
I got you again,
dude. Dadgummit. What is happening?
Hey. Month's almost over, brother. We can reset. It's going to be great.
I just need a win. I just need one to get off the snide.
It almost feels like I feel a little rude because I agree with your logic on everyone you've lost. I'm like, is it really fair that I've trapped myself too because I agree with Rusty? Denver plus 150. This is the Golden State odds. I don't understand. They're plus 500. This is purely just like pedigree. I can't imagine. You were on the right track, and they're almost interchangeable. Rockets are the plus 230. The Lakers are plus 310. Their odds are almost even. So you were on the right track. I'm sorry.
All it takes is one. Like I'm not ready to trade me. Dude. I'm not ready to like. I'm not ready to sit. You. Don't trade me off. I'm in a funk right now, but I'm gonna snap out of it, and when I do, y'all watch out.
You are still a unicorn. You are still BCM's unicorn, dude. We're not like you're.
I was hide and watch. It's
Yeah.
fine. Trade me. That's fine. Trade me for Laurie Markin, and that's fine.
I don't want to. Before we get out of here, it is Tuesday, the Tuesday of Thanksgiving week.
Buddy.
It is Tubin Tuesday, where we talk about what we're watching on the telly. I'll go first. I got two things. Stranger Things debuts this week. Kyle and I will. I'm traveling. I'm going to be getting the road today. I think we will probably finish. She might even be squeezing it. We've got like one episode left in season 4. The progression of that show is amazing. From just season 4 is horrifying. It is absolutely it's horrifying. It's like scary, scary, scary. I'm rewatching that, but go ahead. Did you finish your rewatch?
I agree. Yeah, we finished it a couple weeks ago, and then we saw it on Broadway. So like we're all like we're geared up. We're so freaking ready, bro.
I can't wait. But also it is Thanksgiving week. I also I'm going to watch tonight Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, my guy. I mean, it's the greatest. You know, there's the watch that I wear. It's a Casio. It's the same watch that he wears in that movie. It's the greatest, top 5 greatest movies of all time, greatest Thanksgiving movie of all time. You want to hurt me? Go ahead. If it makes you feel any better, I'm an easy target. I talk too much. I also listen too much. My friends like me. My kids like me. It's the greatest movie ever. So I will be watching that. But what are you watching?
Man, like that'd be so good. So watch a couple movies with my pops this weekend.
I love Pops movie time.
Yeah, we don't watch any scary movies this time. He wanted it, like he was in kind of like in a nostalgic mood. So we watched Fast and Furious 9, which is just so ridiculous. Just the
things they go to space in that one?
They would go to space, and John Cena jumps the car off the cliff into the airplane, and somehow they have this ultra powerful magnet that can pull his car through a building, but it doesn't smoosh him and goosh him all over the car. Like he's fine and in the jail cell, just not even a scratch, even though his car was just like sucked through a building to a truck. So like
those movies get ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Stranger Things season 4 is iconic because of the horror. Like the Vecna is an incredible bad guy. Like just so good. Cannot wait for that to come out this week. But speaking of horror, buddy, Welcome to Derry is fantastic. We're watching it, like it's coming out on Sundays. New episode dropped last night. Super freaking scary. Like the storyline is very compelling. The characters are very likable, except for one, kind of a dud. But like, watch Welcome to Derry if you're a fan of horror. If you're a fan of Stephen King, there's a lot of winks and nods to other, like Shawshank makes an appearance, The Green Mile makes the appearance, The Shining makes an appearance. There's so many like nods to his other movies. We finally saw The House on Neibolt Street last night. Like it is incredibly well done, incredibly well acted, and it's freaking scary, dude. So good. That's not
fair. You know how I feel about clowns, and then you're like a little bit of Shawshank, a little bit of Green Mile, a little bit of The Shining.
It's so good. Like blown away. Maggie and I both are just like, oh my God, it's so good. Pennywise is amazing. Bill Skarsgård revises his role as Pennywise in this. And he is like, we were talking about last night, like he can play a million other roles throughout his career, but that dude was born to play Pennywise.
He's good.
And I said, he is typecasted for the rest of his career and will make a good living as Pennywise the Clown. Just fantastic.
Hey, get money where you can get it, man. Shout out him. If you would like to come on the show in full Pennywise makeup, please do so. That's gonna do it for us. I wouldn't be able to. I would just be doing a show like this.
Yeah.
I would just the whole time. It would just be like
just talking like this.
Oh no,
at you.
That's what we're doing for the show today.
That's good Pennywise impersonation.
I don't like it. Everybody have a good day today. Thank you for watching. Comment section. Thank you guys. Thank you. It was popping today. Thank you all. Tune into our full slate of shows today. We're gonna have the $2 at 11. We got Saint at 1. We had no bluffing last night, as well as a post-game bounce right after the show. Tune into that. We have On Beat with BCM. We've got Tigers Live with Francis Carlotta. We've got On the Bluff. We got Tigers Untapped. We've got Night Court. We've got, I feel like I'm missing one. Got this 901 Soccer Podcast.
There's one you never shout out. We've got the Daily Grind Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. with Luke Hatmaker, the best hair on Bluff City Media, the best hair in the game. Doing his Twumas Isolo impersonation right here on your airwaves, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. The best morning show in the game. Hop on with Luke every morning. Let's go.
Thank you. It's so funny you mentioned that. I was watching the game with Kylo briefly, and she saw Tomas for the first time, really looked at him, and she went, look at me. I was like, we've never been in the same room together.
I'm about to say, it's like Batman and Bruce Wayne. Like, I've seen Tomas in person. I've seen Luke in person. Never seen them together at the same place.
When he starts to get stressed out, he grows his beard out, and that's when I see it. I'm like, oh, there's the years wearing on you, you finished bastard. You guys see it. Thank you, everybody. Also, thank you, FanDuel. Thank you, Trilogy Tattoo. Thank you, Grade A Pest Services. Thank you, Mugshots Grill and Bar.
Oh, we're getting a live on the Bluff show tonight, so make sure y'all tap in at 7 o'clock tonight. Let's go.
Tap in. Love that. And we'll be back tomorrow. And everybody enjoy your day. If we can leave you with anything, remember these two things, y'all. Remember, 1, be a little weird, like little Deadpool. And 2, remember to smile, everybody. It's important. Bye, guys. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. If I can remember how to do this. There we go. Yeah. Now we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to The Daily Grind. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.